Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Brandon again, and today we're going to continue the series on biggest supplement scams. Now, this series tends to be pretty popular as well as pretty controversial because apparently a lot of you guys like to disagree with me and call me an idiot in the comment section below. And if that's the case, you're in luck because you're sure able to do that with this video as well. Because what I'm about to say might be a little bit disturbing to some of you, and that is that multivitamins might be the biggest supplement scam out there. See what I did there? I did a little dramatic pause, emphasized the, really makes it a more powerful statement. Just ask anyone that goes to Ohio State. But for this, please just hear me out, hear my point of view, and if you still disagree, or even if you agree, always leave comments in the section below because that helps these videos out tremendously. Plus, I like talking to you guys. So for this, we really need to look at context, first of all, and context is important in anything that we talk about because it really kind of molds our decision and gives us a little bit of information about where I'm coming from. So for the context of this video, I want to talk about this in the sense that I'm going to assume, maybe that's a big problem on my part, that you're somewhat like me, meaning that you like to go to the gym, you like to train, you like to lift. Maybe you consider yourself an athlete. Maybe you're trying to lose weight. Maybe you're trying to build muscle. Maybe you're trying to lose weight while building muscle, which is a whole different problem that we can talk about in other videos because that really grinds my gears and I have to answer that question all the time. But I want to assume that because in those cases, when you know a little bit about training and you know a little bit about diet, most of your food choices actually are going to already be covering all of your micronutrient needs. Meaning that yes, a lot of us focus on our proteins, our carbs, and our fats, our macronutrients. But on top of that, even if we follow something like if it fits your macros, we're making sure we're getting our servings of vegetables, we're eating lots of fruits, even in some cases if those fruits are in the forms of strawberry Pop-Tarts. But you're getting a lot of different kinds of food in your diet, all of which, if you took a look at it and broke it down, which I don't know anyone who actually does, you're getting all your vitamins and minerals already. So the way that I see multivitamins as a scam is the fact that simply they don't do anything for you because you're already achieving all those benefits they give you through your diet as is. And again, being somewhat fitness oriented, I'm going to assume that no one's overly deficient in anything. If you are, then there's other issues we need to talk about, but that's hardly anybody who watches these videos in most cases. So for this, one of the issues I have with multivitamins is the fact that when you talk to people about them as well, oftentimes people tell you that you don't need to supplement in anything. You don't need supplements to see results, which is true. You don't. Can they be beneficial? Hell yeah, they can be beneficial, but you don't need them to see results. And most of the people that say that, almost always on cue, follow that up with, all you need is a good multivitamin. No, you don't. You don't even need a bad multivitamin because multivitamins in general don't do anything for you because again, you're getting that through your food. Now, even if you're not at your daily recommended values as is, adding in a multivitamin isn't all of a sudden going to make you feel tremendously better. It's not going to make your gains better. It's not going to do jack squat for you, again, unless you're deficient in one of those things to begin with, which none of you really should be. Now, if there's something you overly want to supplement in or you don't get through your diet that you want to add in, then maybe there's a reasoning behind it. And in most cases, these are things like fish oil or vitamin D3, but a general multivitamin should not be the case. So that's my first issue, the fact that they're not really necessary, yet people push them on this magic all-inclusive pill that does everything for you. They don't do anything, newsflash. Another issue I have with this is the fact that when you start looking at the price point of some of these things. So honestly, if you were to get a multivitamin, maybe even as a just in case, which again, you don't need, I might suggest something that's USP verified, meaning that it's going to provide everything it says on the label and the amounts that it says. You can get something like this from Costco or, BJ's for like 15 bucks for like a 6-month supply. It's pretty cheap. Yet you have all these companies out there who come out with their own multivitamins that are supposed to be bigger and better, when that's just code word for fancy marketing and obscene numbers that just give them a reason to charge you more. So if you look at the nutritional facts on some of these supplements, you'll find that it gives you 5,000% of this, 6,000% of that, and in some cases it might give you even over 9,000, all of which doesn't really do anything for you. Number one, as we already mentioned, you're probably getting that through your diet already, and number two, more isn't always better, and in some cases can actually be detrimental. So adding all these things in isn't going to improve your progress, isn't going to improve your quality of life. The only thing it really might do is decrease the weight of your wallet as you spend money on stuff that you don't need. So as far as scams go, I view multivitamins to fit in this category only because for most of us they're unnecessary, and add on top of that, typically they're way overpriced for what they provide. So let me know what you think about this subject in the comment section below. If you think I'm a complete idiot, I'd be more than happy to respond and say thank you. Or if you think I have a point, I'd be interested to hear your take anyways. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and as always, stay big.